24 days. Okay, so not only am I gonna have to stay in a hotel for a month, I'm gonna have to pay all of their salaries too. But we should be fine. We should be fine. This will be good. This will be good. Okay, services. How much do we pay in salaries? In total? 44K? Ah, it's fine. It's fine. 44K, we got that. We got that. I love my geologist. She's been great. So far, she's done nothing but lose me money on the stock market. And then she tells me what a rock is from 200 meters out. They're basically dilly-dallying around. That's why I need another ship. So that when a pirate just fucking murders me against a rock, I can just hop in the other one. Okay, let's go to services. And click this button exactly, what was it, like 25 times? Forgive me, is there any reason to buy the more expensive hotels? Like, the money don't track here. They get some passive XP while idling at the station, I think, but you might have to be staying at the more expensive resorts. True happiness? Oh. Man, they did just survive, like... They did just survive a harrowing experience. Maybe I pony up and give them the moon view? Crew will leave you if you don't pay them or overwork them. They're about to get, like, a month off. Also, for the capsule hotel, you auto-stay at it for the necessary time when you launch a ring dive. Ah, so I don't have to press this 25 times. I can go to launch ring drive. And oh, I get a sweet button here. Oh, that's tight. That's really sick. That is good. Yeah. Oh, no, I don't want to do that though. Because I don't want to actually... I mean, I can just press this button. And then cancel. Sweet. Did you guys get your salaries paid? Is that me? Am I doing that? 12:03? They seem fine. The geologist definitely has been paid. He's been here the longest. Yeah, I don't see like a button here that says pay crew, so it must have happened. Shady hotel is shady hotel. Man, the idea of what did the capsule say it was? It says that it's 3 meters squared. Holy crap, that is so spooky. That's so tiny. It's so tiny. What is 3 meters? 3 meters is like 9 feet, right? It's about 9 feet. So this is a 9 foot by 9 foot by 9 foot box. That's depressing. That is depressing. Okay, let's buy a gun. Let's buy a gun. I want a gun. I want like I want GATs on both sides of me. So these left and right low stress hard points, we're putting in dystopian movies, yeah, like in The Expanse. All right, when they're over here talking about Belta Loda, and they say like how water's such a precious resource. One, it's not. Okay, if it was, you'd pay me more. Two, that's like the vibe I'm getting from this. The driving and such, or not the driving, but the various thrusters on the side and such remind me so much of when I was watching The Expanse. Which I know people would say, like, if they're used to it, they'd say, you know, read the books. The books are better. Yeah, they probably are. I'm not gonna. They probably are. Railgun. Relies on direct contact of the projectile with guiding rails to form an electrical... Oh, is a mass driver not a railgun? I thought it was a railgun. What's a mass driver? Fires 10 kilogram projectiles of our iron vanadium alloy at 4,500 meters per second. Its slugs are shaped for ice fracturing, designed to impart shock without overpenetration. It's electromagnetic. Is this not also just like a railgun? I'm assuming they both work on the same principle. Clean water is a valuable resource. Water itself is very common and recyclable. Oh. Yeah, I suppose I'm not bringing back clean water, am I? Okay. While the simple design offers great velocities and impressive rates of fire, friction lowers the power efficiency and it wears faster than coil guns. I've got money, like, what's like a good gun here? Before you guys say, like, I'm saying that. Just out of my brain space. Mining microwave emitter. That doesn't look like it's supposed to help me fight pirates. Upgrade the capacitor if you're getting an energy weapon. This is true. This is true. You are right. My batteries were shit. They were going out so fast. I fired like 5 times in a row and I was out. The microwave and mining laser are both great for mining. I thought so. I saw like another NPC flying around and they had like a spooky like ghost gun. It was firing purple waves out, but it cracked that thing instantly. I thought it was awesome. I'm gonna need to remember that my battery is shit. Thus I probably don't get to buy a cool thing. I probably get to buy like just a different name brand mass driver. Microwave is good as a defense weapon too, but you'll have to tune it for defense, and then it's not as good at crushing ice. I feel like a microwave gun would be great for defense. You just kill the people inside, right? Wait, no. I'm safe from my microwave oven because it's closed. It probably kind of works the same way with a big microwave gun. You can tweak the laser microwave for being better for damage or mining. You'd think so. So, I'm assuming this thing is not going to give me a damage number. I'm going to have to assume what is the better, like, defensive weapon based on projectile mass, the velocity, the rate of fire. That's just going to be something that I'd have to, like, interpret. 2 kilograms versus 10 kilograms at 7,500 meters versus 3,000 meters. 4,500 meters. Gimbal speed? What the fuck is a gimbal speed? Okay. Forgive me. My math is fuzzy on this. A larger object in mass versus a lighter object in mass that is going faster. Which one impacts more energy? I mean, like, it's straight up a formula that would depend on, like, the relation of, well, how fast is the smaller object going versus how big is the bigger object. The projectile guns are probably the best, but I prefer the laser/microwave because you don't have to carry ammo and ore separates more calmly from the ice chunks than with a projectile. Oh, I was wondering about that because when I use the mass driver, the ore chunks tend to explode violently and sometimes they go away. So maybe I do just want to kind of like chip in for a microwave. It's only 70k. I've got 229. You know how the SpaceX Raptor engines kind of move around? They are on a gimbal. I don't know that, but that sounds cool. The bigger the mass, given same velocity, impacts with more energy. Well, yes, I'm sorry. My question was altogether, like, inefficient at being a question, because, like, you know, it's a formula wherein bigger inputs obviously come out to bigger outputs. I was just wondering if one of those had a much bigger impact on the energy output. Beryllium goes fucking flying no matter what, though, just so you're aware. Oh, really? Like, I guess so. Like, it's the more expensive one, so maybe that's like a bit of a game mechanic to make sure that I've been staring at this screen for too long. Probably like a game mechanic to make sure that the more expensive thing isn't too easy to get. Let's replace my mass driver with a microwave. Just the first microwave that I see. 70k. Price after trade-in. Sure. Boom. Big boy. So now, this thing does not need mass driver bits of, what was it? It was iron and vanadium? Something like that? Valium? No, Valium's a drug. Projectile magazine. I don't need this anymore, right? I can just get rid of this? You can make your life easier by having a tug drone set to just target beryllium and other valuable ore, but the tug bay is pretty expensive. Oh! Yeah, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about having a tug bay just to stop them when they're running away. I only thought of it as like stopping them when they're coming towards me, and I was like, I don't fucking need that. Don't need projectiles without a projectile gun. Yeah. I don't need projectiles without a projectile gun. I'm sealing that bad boy. Okay, now let's go to our... So the fuel rods for the reactor core are what power me. The turbines. So reactor core, I'm assuming, helps the turbine create the power for the capacitor. That's what I'm assuming is happening here. So let's take a look at these bad boys. Do I need to look at the engine? Probably not. I'm going to assume I don't need to. Do I need to look at the reactor? Where is that guy? I don't even see him. I don't know where he is. Whatever. See the green line? Ultracapacitor. Oh, is that from like, let's... Whatever. Either up the rods on the nuclear engine or add some capacitor or power plant or auxiliary power plant to feed thread extra power. The rods are for heat generation. Turbines are the ones actually making power. It's simulating. Yeah, I assumed that I would actually want to start paying attention to this. Like, let's actually reselect this and see what's happening here. So, as he fires... He's firing for a bit, and nothing seems to happen. But a capacitor is a battery, correct? At one point, it's gonna run out as he's firing. Can I press space? No. No, I cannot. So short bursts of sustained fire seem fine. As you add and subtract stuff, you can see the impact on the ship. Yeah. I wish I could mess with this simulation. The stock microwave doesn't use too much power. You probably generate enough power to fire it indefinitely. Seems so. I have it selected. Let's actually look at it. Like, let's do that. Let's look at the numbers here, so that we actually know. Oh, how'd your game go, hun? You went 5th? That's too bad. What were you running? The Sorks? 2 LP? That doesn't sound too bad. She's over there playing TFT right now. She's been on that grind. She got to plat. Very proud. That's a hard game. It's so fast. It's so chaotic. Power consumption at 50 megawatts. Where's a milliwatts? I'm assuming that's megawatts because big M. Output power 45 megawatts. What does that mean? Output power. Oh, that's the power being outputted by the microwave. This is an energy weapon. It's outputting something. So if it consumes 50 megawatts, can I see what my thing is currently doing? Well, this is the ultracapacitor. It has a capacity for 500 megajoules. So, forgive me, is a megajoule a megawatt over the course of a second? Man, that might sound really dumb. Okay, is a megajoule the power that is overall created or saved or whatever, transferred as a megawatt? Oh man, I don't know enough to actually ask the question. I am making an ass of myself here. Okay, this stores 500 megajoules. Cool, sick. What do these rods produce? Yes, I knew that, thank you. Okay, operating temperature of 3500K, failure point of 4500K. thermal power of 4 gigawatts? Huh. Is a... Fuck. Kilowatt is 1,000. Giga is what? Because mega's a million. What's giga? How big is giga? 1 billion? No. My ship is not producing 4 billion watts. Giga's 1,000 megas? Wait, I could fire like 500,000 of microwave emitters. What are you guys telling me I need more rods? Look at this thing. I've got 4 billion watts being produced. Just like with gigabytes. That's fair. I don't know how that didn't click in my brain that that's exactly what it's like. What do 12 rods do? 12 gigawatts. No shit. Like it's 1-to-1. Oh man. Capacity for... Well, why isn't this called a gigajoule? Huh? Well, it's not 1,000 megajoules. It's called a gigajoule. Huh? Yeah. Take that, nerds. Weirdos. But that's thermal energy. Your turbines aren't cranking out that much. Oh, okay. Yeah, what's the turbine doing? 100. So far, not so bad. Okay, so with this turbine, it's 100 megawatts. So I can sit still and fire. Can I see, oh, okay, power draw. So there's no, like, life support draw happening right here. Like, my ship isn't drawing, like, 50 by default, it seems. It's got, like, a 0.5 in there. Power supply of 124. 120. Propellant consumption? It takes some propellant to run the turbine. Okay. What's this extra power supply coming from? .2 gigawatts of power to operate. Now it's just at 100. Is nominal not like best case? That is average. And sometimes maybe the rods are the turbines pumping out a little more power based on your maneuvers or something like that. Because it was pumping out more power near the beginning here of the simulation. This must be riveting content, by the way. This must be riveting. As he maneuvers, gets back into place, the power supply is up by like 30 watts. You can see it here. Why is that happening? The reactor temperature being higher? And as the reactor temperature comes down, the watts come down? Alright, fair enough. So maneuvering... I should have really have paid attention to the maneuvering. So this is as the reactor's starting up. Okay, fair enough. What about a twin turbine? What's this bad boy pumping out? 2 of them. Okay, yeah, fair, good. I'm not sure where the extra sauce comes from, honestly. Might be something generating a tiny amount, mostly for the sake of starting the reactor. Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair way of looking at it. So, the difference between this turbine and this turbine is just the fact that it would be an extra 500 kilograms on my ship. That doesn't seem so bad, honestly. Like, it doesn't say that it's taking up more space. It doesn't say that there's particularly something bad about having this. Disposing of waste heat via an open cycle, its power generation depends on the heat and pressure available in the reactor core. Okay, so yeah, as the reactor core is bumped up a little bit to a bit of a higher heat than what it's normally standing at, it produces a bit more. This ship will definitely be fine with a twin turbine, but probably a single turbine is enough. Just unsure how well it'll handle firing and using thrusters. Yeah, that's kind of my idea, is that the ship looks like it can absolutely take... it could take 2 microwave emitters going and go to 0. Like, it'll start dipping into the battery. But I'm going to be firing this thing and maneuvering to try and stay alive. So I kind of want to dip into the twin turbine. Because as far as I can tell, it's just an extra 500 kilograms of mass. That'll, like, mess with my delta V, which, like, I see that changing. And I kind of looked into it. I don't have to understand it. It just seems to be, like, how much I can move based on the amount of propellant and the amount of mass on my ship. It's some sort of calculation for that I don't really have to understand. All I have to really know is whether or not I can get home in a reasonable amount of time. So this seems like something I should be just, like, allowed to do. So I will do so. Do I want a higher capacitor? 500 megajoules. I'm gonna work off the assumption that this means that I could fire my microwave emitter with no power coming in from the turbines for a total of 10 seconds. That's what I assume this means. It is a bold assumption to make, but that's all I've got. Do I need a bigger fuel? 160,000. Nope. I know it's 80,000 after trade-in, but how did I do that? I don't know. Should I? Am I generating enough power as is? Let's see. Am I generating the 200 megawatts? My big thruster is taking from my capacitor on these rods. More heat from the reactor will make your main thruster more reliable, but you can tune that. Huh. Let's just try it as is. Let's just try it as is. I've bought a couple things. Let's go out there and see if general maneuvering and, you know, playing the game comes out with me, like, not generating enough power or frequently having to, like, worry about the equipment that I've just bought. Let's go back to the place where I got hit by a... Should I? Can I go back to the place where some asshole shot me? Let's just go to this little spot. This little spot right here. I don't have to be brave. I don't have to be brave. I usually set my reactor to idle at 4,000. No, that's not 4,000. K here is a measurement of heat. That's I wanted to call them Kevins. 4,000 Kelvin. Yes, I know. It's not, you can ignore the alert overheating warnings if you set your reactor to idle at 4,000 Kelvin. That sounds dangerous. Alright, new me. I've tuned nothing. I bought a microwave emitter and bigger turbines. Let's see what happens. So if I just press space, man, look at the line on that bad boy. Hey, what's up? All right, let's turn around. Oh, nope, the autopilot took care of that with the propellant. Cool. That looked cool. This bad boy. Benjamin?
Is that you?
I love me trying to tell him that. Good storm misses you. They always miss them. They always miss them. Get melted. Get microwaved. Maybe I should listen to my own advice and leave. The whole system shuts down automatically if it reaches an unsafe threshold, so you have to really work at it to fuck it up. Just like barrel trauma. Yeah, just like barrel trauma. Good old barrel trauma. Any trade opportunities? Sick. The best part of barrel trauma was somebody like messing with the reactor one too many times. They've got like the perfect setup just for themselves. And then they, someone else comes in, touches like one thing, and everybody fucking dies. It's so fun. Stop everything you're doing and jumping to that spot. I was about to do so. We're jumping to a deeper zone because everything out here is just water. Okay, something's in my dick threshold. How dare you? Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Break it, break it, break it. It didn't break. How do I match the trajectory? Is it doing it? How do I get this thing to match the trajectory without me having to go and click it again? Get out of the... Okay. This sucks. I hate this. Nothing is working. Put the squares on top of each other. Put the squares on top of each other. Sure. Oh, like this? Oh, okay. Okay, okay. Dick is engaged. You can use the arrow keys. Yes, I am aware of the manual nature of this. Remember when we were like 40 minutes into an underwater exploration where we fought like 8 million units and there was like 2 of 6 of us alive, but we were finally victorious, and as we were coming back to the ship, the reactor exploded. Good times. I loved Barrow Trauma. I really did. Oh, I love Barrow Trauma. It's too bad that it is. For like 90% of the people playing, if you're not the pilot or the guy shooting the guns, it is the most boring game ever made.
I got to get all the...
You were a good medic. We loved that. Welcome, Jella. Do you have processed vanadium for trade?
Only Capra could make...
5... Almost 6K for a ton of V. Huh. Not derelict, no. I'm not gonna take them out. I'm not gonna pick fights. Nothing on board right now. Can I guarantee them that I'm gonna go find V? I don't want to lie to them. I can try to find some. All they need is like, you need an MPU to sell to them. The mineral picker-upper? Yeah, the mineral picker-upper.
Mineral processor.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I like mine more.
They need a...
sorry, no processor. Okay, hey, but they've got like a lot of... What the fuck? That's a big boy. What is that? That's a cool thing. Like... That's what I was talking to? No, that is... Oh yeah, that's what I was talking to. Goes in cargo bay in place of the baffles, but I love my baffles.
What do they need? Different... That time you went in there... I don't need...
You can steal their mining? Yeah, I will. I will go steal. I love that they just have big arms that pick up the mining stuff.
I assume fail state's quite serious.
Yeah. I've had a lot of people who like mine near me and then don't pick up their minerals, and then I just go do it. Hey, 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 autopilot, autopilot, you son of a bitch.
Pilot.
I have a real pilot, they suck.
No, I mean you should pilot. Pilot.
Should I really be wasting my time trying to grab 1500s? Well, I just had major expenses, so probably. Yep. I did see a blip. There are several. Oh my lord. This is a blip. Oh, there's a. Oh god. Oh Jesus. What are you? Ew. Ew. That's just like water. There's just nothing but water in that bad boy. Do you think the station will hate me if I accidentally hit it with a couple microwaves? Just a couple microwaves. Just a little microwave in it.
Nothing's.
Oh, hey, are you 3K? What are you? Oh, you look 3K. No. Fuck it, I'm already moving in this direction. And this place sucks. It's mostly iron and water. Awful. There's a lot of rocks over here. I am just gonna leave it there. This isn't worth it. I'm gonna go break these rocks. These rocks have good stuff in them. The moment I try to manually pilot, just looking awful at it. No, 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 no. Stop, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Break it. Takes a while there, bud. Oh, the microwave emitter. Stop. Come on, hit it. What are you? You're delicious. Get in here. You're not delicious. You're actually kind of awful. Power balance is in the negatives if I'm doing full thruster and trying to microwave it at the same time. Can't imagine. Can't imagine. I will not kill the station. I will not do so. They're nice to me. They are nice people. They deserve better.
Every time that comes up, ask for it.
Nothing but iron and water out here. Indeed. This is atrocious. I need to leave. This is awful. I'm leaving. Place is a bad place for dummies. I'm going to the place that's cool. The place where that pirate killed me. Now, I'm going back to the moonlit. The moonlit was sick. Microwave the moon. I will microwave the moon. Nothing's stopping me. Get out of my dick range. Thank you.
What does it take microwave?
It's like a frozen burrito. I can like get through the outside, but the inside will still be frozen. I mean, it will. That's like how that works. Out of the way. Stop it. Stop it. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me! Man, it takes so long to get up to velocity. Like, you get, oh, hello? Nope. Like, what's the point? What's the point? You need such a wide area for there to be no rocks. It's space, man. There's rocks everywhere. There, we're good now. I'm fine. My ship's fine. We're fine. Alright. Should I try to microwave the moon? I'm gonna try to microwave the moon. I feel like I need like another emitter. This takes a while. Because I could afford to have another emitter. I could. My power draw is insane. And I'm just sitting here doing nothing but firing. I've got almost 200 megawatts. I'm gonna have to. You know what? I've got a better way of doing this. Get owned. Delicious. Freaking nerds and their microwaves. I will. I will. I'm gonna put more power draw on this bad boy. I'm gonna make this microwave a machine. I mean, it is one, but like a cooler machine. Again, another cool maneuver from a cool guy. Boom, baby. Tune it to 90% water frequency too, and it's real good. I have no idea what that means, but I'll find that out later. Maybe I'll find that later. Ew. That's an awful one right there. That looks like mostly iron. I am correct. This is an awful place. This is an awful place. Let's get back to that moon. Was a perfectly good maneuver. I'm sick. All right. Ooh, V. V's a good one. A couple years, just a couple years. No one can tell me that that maneuver wasn't tight. Man, I wasted a lot of fuel and time at that awful water and iron place. This is where the real money is. With all this V, I love V. Vanadium. Oh! Blue boy! Not as much. Oh, look at him. He's gonna hit the moon. I've got you now. You're right. If you do use the moon, you can just catch him. Wait, it's in my jaws. Oh, consume it. Consume it. Get it back in. Okay, okay. Clamp on. Clamp on. Clamp and clamp it. Clamp it. Do a little turning. Now, fucking hang on. Hang on. Open a little bit, and just now chomp on it normally. There you go. Just... Oh, man. This is great. I'm loving this. All right. Now let's sit here for a moment. Let's get a little closer. Let's get a little closer. Let's get a little closer to this bad boy. I tried burning this with my big thruster before and it did nothing. Stop right here. And we wait. I wish the moonlets were mineable.
Oh.
Yeah, it's feeling like that. It's feeling like I can't do that. Okay, okay. Ooh, oh, that's spooky when that happens. I should probably be paying attention to. The fuck was that? Did you see that? Okay, the lidar just passed over it. I swear to God, I saw like a triangle right here. Okay, I'm not gonna use the nerd shit on this guy. I'm gonna hit this guy like an engineer. God, I'm cool. This is how you mine. Yeah, my tungsten is running away, but I can like drive by, microwave this stuff, so it's all good. Bunch of iron, nobody gives a shit. Ooh, you look good. Consume it. Alright, where'd those other bad boys go? 11,000! Oh, I should have been a lot. I should have, oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Try not to hit that rock on the right. Because it's technically, like, on my left. Oh. Ah. Damn, W is worth some money. Tungsten, I'm sorry. Why do you approach the rock at Mach 10? Because you're never punished. That's why. Ooh, what are you? You look good. I've seen better. I've seen worse. I'm holding worse. Grab it. Yo, it's gonna take 50 hours to get back home. Do we care about that? No. We care about having... I need to leave. We need to, like, head south and get the fuck out of here. No. Come on. Red around the screen. I don't see anybody. They're not on my radar, but that doesn't matter. We need to leave. Okay. Go to the astragator. Take us home. Blood force. Get us all aligned in shit.
Box in the box.
Put the box in the box. Come on. A little faster now. Not just our lives are in danger. A little faster, please. Are we out? We good? We're safe. Oh, that was spooky. My screen got a little red and I freaked out.
Spooky defiance.
Listen, I'll fight a single ship another time. Okay. I want more microwaves. I had the fear in me. Ooh, look at that one. It's so good. I had a little bit of fear in me. You want to disable him? Is that like so I can like take him over like you guys were mentioning? Press all these buttons. Get him up to max. Give our mechanic a good job. Why was my reactor so fucked? Up? I did slam my ass into meteor. Is that true? That's true.
I don't know if that...
Okay, so we got a little bit of that. Let's look at our tuning first of all. Microwave emitter, power versus water resonance. What does this mean? Setting microwave frequency to match the water resonance frequency closely will result in faster heating but much lower penetration. While increased heat output is desirable in mining, it makes the tool unsuitable for self-defense. Okay. Suppose so. Yeah, I was wondering about, yeah, like having... I was wondering about maybe this guy can be my fuck people up one. And then I could buy 2 that are used for mining. So if I set this at 10%, it says while increased heat output is desirable in mining, it makes the tool unsuitable for self-defense. Will result in faster heating, but much lower pen. Okay, that's yes, it literally said that there, and my mind just like hit on a different note. So if I set this to 10%, what's power? Will widen the cone of irradiance as higher power microwaves refract within the radiator dish. I wish that the like simulation wasn't stuck on a rock and I could see it in action. Wider cone? Lower cone. Okay. So instead of taking 50 megawatts, it now just takes 75. It's not too terrible. Although if I'm gonna have 3 of these bad boys going, I probably don't want to mess with this because I'm already gonna be up to 150 draw. Let's even see if I can like reasonably afford 2 more microwave emitters on this bad boy. Left point. Microwave emitter for 70k. Okay, so it's going to take 140k each. Not each, in total. It's going to take 140k. And then tuning them, does that cost money? Or is that just like, looks free? Yeah. Yeah, it looks free. All right, that's fair. 140k, I'm down to 30,000. I have to pay these people like a decent amount over the course of the next 10 plus days. You need to be paid in 12 days. You need to be paid in 18. You need to be paid in 18. I'm expecting like a 40,000. So if I just go out and have like one more good job.
I'm an expert astronaut.
They're the one that like get us to and from like station and plotting courses and stuff, while the pilot's the one that actually pilots the ship from there.
Job is.
I say she has a good job. I do.
No, I mean
the pilot? Well, she only costs 1,000. It's not like she's not the one draining the bank right now. Trying to decide on. I'm trying to decide on if it would be good to buy 2 more of these. Maybe I can just buy 1. Like, it doesn't inherently say that, like, this one is worse than the one on the main high-stress hardpoint. For all intents and purposes, it looks like exactly the same emitter. Yeah, let's buy 1 of them. Kind of makes the ship imbalanced in weight, though, doesn't it? Oh, but that might not matter in space? Shouldn't it? Because of... fuck it. I'll find out. Tuning. Okay, let's take the guy on the front. Make him good at killing things, and make the other one good at mining things. Now, what button do I want to press? For each one. Actually, I have no idea. Where can I actually... Is it in here? Controls? What? Use rotate, W stay. Yep. This is... like the same, but with arrow keys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc., etc. This is an awful controls menu, by the way. Oh wait, or was it like in my ship informational window? No, I don't think there was a place to change. Fuck it, we'll find out when we go in. Just go in. Find out there. Go back to the moonlet. That's where we make real money.